The new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) has fixed March 28, 2022 for the holding of its zonal congress, while the national convention will take place on March 30, 2022. Briefing newsmen in Abuja on Tuesday, the Caretaker Committee National Publicity Secretary Agbo Major said substantive zonal and national executive officers expected to reposition the party ahead of the 2023 polls will emerge from the zonal congresses and national convention. He also urged the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to be neutral for it to conduct free, fair, credible, transparent, inclusive, and peaceful election come 2023. Clearview TV's Emma Fonokun has details.
The new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP), in accordance with its constitution, recently dissolved all its organs and executives at all levels. Ahead of the 2023 polls, the Caretaker Committee National Publicity Secretary Agbo Major says the party is prepared to accommodate the high influx of new members into its fold. He said after over 22 years of the return of democracy, Nigerians desire and deserve a strong, united, progressive and equitable democratic society, which the NNPP is properly positioned to offer.
NNPP is democratic in its internal operations and urges aspirants to take advantage of this generally acclaimed democratic disposition to freely contest for the tickets. Aspirants are assured of a level playing field as we jointly strive to build a new Nigeria which all citizens will be proud of. As a grassroots political party, aspirants are also enjoined to carry out issues-based campaigns and eschew politics of bitterness and brigandage that impedes the nation's democratic development. In recent times, our great party has been welcoming numerous Nigerians with shared ideology, progressivism, mission, and vision. Prominent among them are esteemed members of the national movement TNM, the Kwankwasia group is another group, market women groups in the southwest, market women groups in Gombe, youth groups, and then defectors from other political parties.
National Caretaker Chairman of the party, John Chris, said as a major stakeholder in the democratic process, the NNPP is on a rescue mission to redirect the ship of the nation.
If you know that we are Nigerians and there is no north and there is no south and we live on principles of fairness and equity, which is our driving force, we should be able to within our fold allow people who are going for offices to compete. The majority will carry their vote. Whoever the majority of members of the new Nigerian Labour Party said go for this office is the one that will go. We are not operating the same philosophy or principles like the PDP or NNPP.
Since independence in 1960, Nigerians have never had it so bad, despite trillions of naira borrowed from foreign countries to improve the well-being of the people. The situation is equivalent to pouring water into a bottomless pit.
Ahead of the crucial 2023 general elections in the country, leaders of the new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) said the party is being repositioned, reorganized, and expanded to accommodate millions of Nigerians yearning for a change in government at all levels in the country. Imefon Okon, reporting for Clearview Television.
A consultative meeting on the draft 10-year stabilization and master development plan of the Northeast Development Commission (NEDC) has ended in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital. The meeting, organized by NEDC management, is to enable the governments and people of the region to make inputs on the draft before it is forwarded to the federal government for final approval, adoption, and implementation. As our correspondent now reports, a similar consultative meeting has been held in Gombe State.
The Northeast Development Commission was established in 2017 after the bill establishing it was passed and signed in October. The act mandates the NEDC to coordinate the resettlement, rehabilitation, integration, and reconstruction of infrastructure for victims of terrorism, as well as tackling the menace of poverty, illiteracy, ecological challenges, amongst others. At an enlarged meeting in Borno State to fashion out a blueprint for the commission, Governor Babagana Zulum said the essence of the summit was to get the input of stakeholders from the state. The governor was represented by the state chief scribe, Usman Jideshua.
The commission decisions to convene this meeting was largely informed by the compelling need to actively involve all critical stakeholders in the process of addressing this horrendous and excruciating devastation and destruction caused by the Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast.
The NEDC Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Goni Alkali, said the meeting is to create a sense of inclusiveness in developing the Northeast region.
The essence of having these diverse stakeholders under one roof here, therefore, is harness their individual and collective input to enrich the process and align the NEDC's policy of inclusiveness and bottom-up approach.
Earlier, the NEDC team was in Gombe State for the unveiling of the same master plan for input by the government and the people of that state. M2M Joy reporting for Clearview Television.
This Tuesday is World Water Day. It is celebrated on March 22 every year to highlight the importance of fresh water, which is alien to many rural communities across Nigeria, where access to good and safe water supply for drinking and domestic use is a major challenge. In these communities, they rely solely on natural or free sources of water supply like streams, wells, ponds and rivers, which harbor various bacteria that are harmful to the human health and existence. In a special report, our correspondent Nafisa Bello X-rays the plight of some communities in Edo State.
This is Ugonoba community in Uwade local government area of Edo State. It is pathetic watching the young and old trekking long distances on daily basis to get water from the only river in the community, situated along the ever-busy Benin-Asaba Onisha Road, which poses a great risk to them, particularly the children.
No help for a government hand. From here to our river here, it's not past 1 mile. And I suffer with it. No light. We not get water to drink.
They suffer water well. If you say Pikin may go river, you go there wait, you not dey see water. The water where you go bring, it go be like erosion water, you know the need. But they suffer water, I beg, may una help us.
The people of Agbede and Aviele in Esaka West local government area of the state are not left out in this hardship. As they say, they rely solely on well water, but during the dry season, most wells dry up, a situation which they also say affects their businesses.
This is our well. Dry season like this. Okay. Nigeria because the way is rough. Okay. Water not the dry during dry season. So
when they give us water, we need water. We go appreciate well. We go happy well.
My name is Salamat. Na Aviele na I dey. We dey in need of water. Water dey suffer us well for Aviele. So one make government help us. So all those kind of things, only for my business, I dey see water take do am. So do rice now na problem for me. So make government help us. They beg me they help us. You see water I have first plant. It no good. This one to do rice now na problem it be. Because somebody dey collect all those kind of ones. So government will they beg wanna help us. The water no good. They suffer for water for Aviele for here.
The situation is more touching in communities with magnificent water project structures mounted but have never produced a drop of water. Hence, total dependence on water from rivers, wells, or even rainwater.
The water tank is just there for fancy. Since how many years now? It's getting to over 10 years now. This water tank, they have been here. There's nothing done on it. We are just looking at them. We don't know what to do. The Ojonwere have been writing letter to the state government, to Abuja. There's nobody comply. And that's why the thing is just like that.
Observed on the 22nd March every year by all UN member states, individuals and organizations to create awareness about the importance of potable water to life. World Water Day was first observed in 1993. Nafisa Bello, reporting for Clearview Television.